Hello everyone and welcome back to 9 Acre Family Farms. I'm Dale. I'm in the kitchen, not out on the farm. I got an invitation sent to me and I got challenged through a video to take part in a great short collaboration put on by our friend Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead. The name of the collaboration? Saucy September. If you're unfamiliar with our friend, Ginger, she's awesome at Not For Nothing Homestead. Ginger and Joey live off-grid. If you guys love off-grid, if you love cooking, canning, hunting, building, you need to check out Not For Nothing Homestead. And she's the host of this collaboration. So make sure you go check out Ginger and Joey at Not For Nothing Homestead. So this is all about sauces, homemade sauces that we make in our kitchens. And guys, these videos are awesome. Go back, find the playlist. I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description so that you can find it quickly to Ginger's channel at Not For Nothing, so you can see all these great videos. I'm wrapping this deal up because, why? I don't know. We're not big on making a whole lot of sauces. I make a few, and I'm adding to those recipes. But this is one that's kind of been a standby in our family for a long time. It's a simple sauce that I can't wait to show you. And you know me, I can't just make the sauce. I got to make a meal to go along with it. I don't know about you guys, but when I go in to cook, of course, there's times that you cook and you got to get the job done. It's just a necessary element. But if I'm cooking for fun, I've got to get in the right mood. And the meal for tonight definitely takes the right kind of mood to get into. But first, that means it's going to require a little bit of a wardrobe change. I mean, it'll happen as quick as just a wardrobe change of just a hat. Because you know why? Kind of look like a sombrero, don't it? Because we're going to make Mexican. I feel like Mexican tonight. Yeah! Actually, guys, so this recipe I used to make all the time when I had a house full of kiddos. Like every weekend, the request was for Dad to make this meal. What's the meal, you ask? Taquitos. Homemade taquitos. Chicken taquitos, to be exact. And, you know, we can all buy them in those bags, you know, that, you know, or the box dinner, and they're not good. Like, we eat them, but they're not good like homemade taquitos. So what do you need to make this meal? Well, you're going to need 2 chicken breasts. So if you have chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breast, you're going to want to put those chickens in a pot with some waters. And you're going to put them on the stove. And you're going to boil them with fajita seasoning mixed in, or your own seasonings. I use a pack of fajita seasoning. It's cheap from the grocery store, and I put 1 packet in with those 2 chicken breasts as they boil. Once they are done, fork tender, takes 20 minutes, roughly 15 to 20 minutes, and then you're going to take those chicken breasts, right? And you're going to drain off that water. Then you're going to take a fork and you're going to shred them up. Okay, you want them to be shredded. Then you're going to take 1 more packet of fajita seasoning and you're going to sprinkle over the top of that shred and mix it all together. We want some flavor. It's like a party in your mouth. Fiesta in your mouth. So, for those of you that have canned ugly chicken, you're going to love this because it's even easier. So you take your canned ugly chicken, roughly 2 cups worth. Canned ugly chicken. Take your fajita seasoning, and we do the mixination thing. It makes it all good inside. Gooder. I'm telling you, it's betters. It's betters and gooders all combined in the mixation. Here, let's go along, follow me. We're gonna make this up together. We're gonna take that 2 cups of chicken breast or chicken meat that's been shredded. We're gonna add fajita seasoning to that chicken. You know the funnest part about cooking that Dale likes? Dale gets to make a mess in the kitchen. And Nana gets to clean it up. Just joking. So we're going to mix all that together. We got the mixation going on here. Now, you can make up your own fajita seasoning. Takes a little cumin, a little cayenne, some seasonal, some pepper. You can make a pretty good fajita seasoning out of that. Okay, now that we got that all good and mixed together, we got to move to the stove. So we're going to take our cast iron skillet. You can use any skillet. You want to put a little oil in the bottom of it. We want just enough to cover the bottom, roughly 1/8 of an inch of oil. We use extra virgin olive oil, and my oil's plenty hot right now. In fact, I need to move it off the burner. We're starting to smoke it a little bit. Now, there are some other tools required here. For one, you got to get you a thong. I mean, some tongs. You got to have some tongs so that you can grab these things. You can turn them around in the pool. You know, these are great. They're like dual purpose. I steal Nana's all the time. Go pick out the pig pen. You know, pick out the dog pen. They work great. Just bring them back, throw them in the sink. Nana never knows. Hey, win-win. I got my job taken care of. Nana thinks that she's got a really good cooking tool. So now that you got those, now, being our oil's hot, let's go ahead and get these taquitos made up. We got to do a little rocking and a little rolling. Like my sister, Christina, Mrs. Gillum Farm, we're rolling. We're rolling. All right? Come along. The age-old debate when it comes to Mexican food, or at least in our house it is, which is better? Flour tortillas or corn? Well, for this recipe, I've used them both. I like them both. I prefer flour. The rest of my family prefers corn. We're going to use some corn. We're going to use white corn tortillas. And you want them to be the taco size, the small ones. You don't want none of them burritos. We're not making a burrito. We're making a taquito. Okay? So, look down. Look. What are you doing? How come you're on? Don't pay attention to them. I'm doing some rolling over here. Come on, get down here. Look at this. We take our corn tortilla. We take some of this good shredded Yardbird, ditch bird, and we put some. And you need to be sparing. You don't want a bunch, because we're going to have to roll these up small and tight. Now, if you know anything about Mexican food when it comes to Old Dale, we got to have cheese. So we put some cheese on there. Now we take this tortilla. We turn it around this way. Then we turn it around this way. We got to get the perfect execution for the roll here. So we take that tortilla. We come across. Now, see, I pinch down, and you slide it back towards you. Okay? Once you get it to this point, you flip it over. And then once you get it to that point, you flip it over. Now don't get too aggressive with this corn tortilla. It's fragile. It has soft feelings. If you get too rough with it, it'll break on you. You'll break its pea-picking little heart, and all the insides go out everywhere inside your skillet. And that's a bad day. No one likes that. All right, there's the first one. Now, once you get it rolled, you take these here tongs, and you grab a hold of him right there so that he can't uncoil. See? All that yummy goodness in there. Now we bring him over here to the skillet, and this is where the fiesta starts. We lay him down and we hold him there for a second with that seam down. We got to get it to gluify. Stay together. There we go. We're going to let him sit there, and we're going to let him think about what he's done and stew about it for a little while. All right? Let's put some friends in there with him, because he wasn't the only one here. The other reason why I prefer flour tortillas is they don't break apart as bad. These corn ones, you just always kind of have a blowout. But it doesn't affect the taste. I'm just saying, they're good. So, let me finish up this. And I bet you're thinking, there ain't no sauce yet. Where's the sauce? I thought this was a sauce video. It coming. But we gotta have something to use the sauce on first. Stick around. Still cooking. Still bringing you jokes. La cucaracha. Oh, that's not how it goes. Okay, while the rest of those are cooking, it's saucy time! Wrong thing. Salsa time? Let's make our sauce. So, very simple on this sauce. Guarantee you, they'll keep coming back for more. And it, guys, it's just easy to make. So, base for our sauce, sour cream. No one can go without some sour cream and some Mexican food. Okay, maybe some of you can. Maybe those that are lactose intolerant. But I'm telling you what, sour cream's where it's at. So, I'm making enough to get started. So we need roughly a half a cup of sour cream. It's a half a cup. Ask me how I know. You know why? Because I said so. It's a half a cup. It's okay, just go with it. It'd be nice, just go with it. Alright, so we got a half a cup of sour cream. Now, I'm going to be honest. I bought salsa. Use your own home canned salsa. We don't have any. We don't have none right now. So, I went and bought some. So now we're going to add a quarter cup of salsa to this. Yep, that's a quarter cup right there. So we got sour cream, quarter cup salsa. We got some lime. Now we take that lime and we put it in a coconut. But don't. No. So we take this lime, we split it in half. Now for some of you, you're gonna take this half and you're gonna slice it in quarters, and you might put it in an adult beverage. I'm not one of those people. But I'm going to take this half, and it owes me money. I'm going to put the old squeeze on her. Right in the top of that bowl. Okay? We want to get all that good lime juice in there. Put the old squeeze to it. Now you're going to want to add a dash of cayenne pepper. It helps. I don't know how, but it helps. You don't always have to add it, but it helps. So now we take this and we whisk it together with our spoon, not a whisk. I mean, I'm a guy. We don't use the right tools, right? So we stir it together real well. We want a smooth consistency here. Okay, now that we got that all stirred up and around, we've got a nice sauce, right? Dipping sauce. You make it as runny as you want. If you want to make it runnier, add more lime juice, more salsa. The thicker, more sour cream. But now that we've got it all mixed together here, we're about done cooking these old taquitos up over here. In fact, last three coming out of the pool right there. We might want to let them cool down just a little bit. Now I usually serve this up with the dipping sauce in a container. On our plate. Better make this look professional. I know. It's not my vocabulary. Not when it comes to cooking. I can tell you how to eat it. I ain't about fancy. So I usually serve it up like so. Taquitos, dipping sauce. Now you can either use it as a dip, or I like to put a little on it like so. Dear Lord, thank you so much for them fellers there south of the Rio Grande for influencing this food to the point of amazing taste. God, I thank you for sour creams and sauces and giving me the thought to make that sauce. Because praise Jesus, it's amazing. You got to have some. Listen to that crunch. That lime juice really wakes it up. Wakes up your mouth. It's cleansing. It's amazing. So guys, go check out the rest of the channels in saucy September. I'm telling you, Ginger It Not For Nothing, thank you for inviting me. All the ingredients for this recipe will be in the description box below. Feel free to experiment. Doesn't always have to be chicken. Your favorite venison, quail, pheasant. You don't know what to do with them ducks? Make you some duck taquitos. Make this sauce. They'll be coming in like a flock. Roadkills. Yep. Bring the old roadkills up in here. Well, I don't know what the rest of the family's going to eat, because this is my plate. Hey guys, till next time, farm on, keep strong. I love you, and so does God. Wardrobe! Shh. Wait a minute. What flatfoot ate my taquito? Rooster!